Oh man, gotta brush the dust off the old the microphone here. It's been a while since I've had these controls. Let's see oh what's this one do? Oh, did you like that? Did you like that? Oh, I've been sitting on that one for a while. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Oh, feels good to do that shit again. Oh, what is up, everyone? New intro. Took some time off of the brand. Wanted to come back. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Humble Beast. Digging a new intro. Thank you, Fullerton. Styles is in here. Critical Sting's watching. Nice. We got a few people in here. Yeah, I know I've been gone away, so I know I'm not going to get an absolute crap ton of watchers tonight. It's all good. I'm not over on my sister show, you know. Sister show? I guess you'd call it sister show. I don't think I've ever referred to TNI as the sister show. Whatever. Oh, it feels good. We're drinking an old Pabst. Been having a few lately. My daughter, Tracy's daughter, Cassie, bought me a 12-pack. So I've been very, very slowly, having one here, one there. I can't drink a ton at once. I just have zero tolerance, so we don't do that shit anymore. Especially my first night back, I don't want to completely destroy myself and be like, "Oh God, you came back a wreck." You know, I'm not doing that. Not really an AEW fan, but I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't entertained by the main event. Dude, it was just fun. I had no clue what the hell they were going to do. Man. Yo, that last match. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Dude, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, and let's address this right off the bat. This was a rough week for wrestling. Rough week. We lost Shad Gaspard. The guy died a hero, man. You know, short and sweet. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to bring the whole hype thing down. He died trying to rescue his son. You know, and Hana. Kimura, I believe that's what her name was. I apologize if that's not completely correct. Yeah, she died. She lost her life to cyberbullying. She couldn't take it anymore. So sad. That social media crushed her spirits like that. And you wonder why I don't post anything on Twitter, with the exception of like promoting all my BS and my guys' stuff. That's why. Because it's so fucking toxic. It's unbelievable. People are losing their lives out there because people are so horrible out there. I mean, me and my boys are all pretty lucky. We got a pretty solid, hardcore group of fans that help support us and share our stuff and whatever. But I don't know all the circumstances behind what happened to her and why. But the bottom line is it should never have happened, man. If you're a fan of Stardom, no matter what they're promoting, why should it get to the point that the hate is so toxic that it drove someone to end their life, man? It's just horrible. It's horrible. Very sad. So my thoughts and prayers go out to Shad's family, Hannah's family, and Larry, what's his name? Zonka, the writer, the wrestling writer. He's been around forever. I didn't hear details about how why he died, but that rocked the for 411.com. Yeah. That's one thing I did see is that Impact Wrestling did respond to that, and they said that he was always kind to their brand, constructive criticism, but kind, with a sense of humor. My question is, what did she do to bring that? There was some kind of different show that happened. I don't know all the circumstances. She did something on some Stardom program that caused her to get a lot of flack from the fans. And apparently she got so much, and she must have been already dealing with some kind of mental health issues. Someone doesn't just all of a sudden one day, because you get a little shamed on social media, you go kill yourself. She had to have been suffering from something. You know what I mean? Something had to be wrong with her. And it's sad. It's sad that others didn't see that, or that her locker room friends weren't aware to that degree, or what. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know everything. You could speculate a little bit. I don't want to speculate too much because I just it's not fair to. Nonetheless, I know from the reaction I saw last night on social media, it rocked the women's world of wrestling pretty bad. Yeah. So rest in peace to all of them. Much love to all their family and friends and fans. You know what? Let's have a moment of this was a rough week. Let's have a moment of silence for them, right? All right. So, she was on Terrace House on Netflix. Oh, okay. I'll check it out sometime. I'm not gonna, look into that now or anything. Like I said, I know there's other details that I don't know about, but I'm not gonna go diving into it right now. So, but thank you. Appreciate it. So, all right. So, man, this event, I wasn't, this was kind of a last minute decision. I'm not going to lie. This kind of last minute decision to, come back tonight. I saw, cause you know what? I completely stepped away from everything except for Impact Wrestling. I know that may sound a little weird. I just kind of took myself out of everything just so I could focus on other stuff. I had been watching The Dark Side of the Ring, and no, I'm not going to review none of that tonight, so don't ask about them. Hey, Mrs. J-Bone is in the house. What is up, Mrs. J-Bone? Oh, I miss you, sweetie. Mwah. She is miles and miles away, and I miss, babe, I miss you dearly. Okay? I've had a cat on my lap the last 12 hours. I miss you dearly. I hope you watching me cheers up your day a little. That's all I can say. Because seeing you in my comments certainly does cheer me up. Man. And God, where was I going? I have no idea. I was, I've been watching some wrestling related. I watched Dark Side of the Ring. I'm not going to talk about none of that now. I have been watching the Last Ride episodes. There's 2, and there's a third one coming out tomorrow, something like that. Tomorrow, Monday, whatever. Eric, brother, hey, thank you. This is really freaking cool. Appreciate it. Eric's always, I shouldn't say always, that would sound weird. Eric once in a while sends me stuff. I love you, dude. Thank you. I've been pretty lucky over the course of this last year. Have run into some sincerely nice fans, viewers, watchers, listeners, whatever, thank you. Whatever any of you do, seriously, whether you just watch quietly, whether you share my stuff continuously, whether you talk to me once in a while and check up on me, which anyone who has over the course of the last month on my break, thank you, appreciate it. This past week has been especially hard. I came down with something. The comeback was supposed to happen sooner. It didn't because I came down with something. I don't know what it was. We'll just say that I was fighting fevers all week, and I didn't have a lot of other symptoms besides that. I had a little chest congestion, and that's it. It didn't get bad to the point where I was I love you guys. After he watches that, because he's going to, he has to, right? He's going to watch it, and he's probably going to. I can't say that because of everything I was just talking about. He's going to, we'll say, walk himself off into a lake off a short plank. How about that? Off a short pier. We'll put it that way. Okay, we'll be conservative in that respect. He's going to lose his ever-loving mind. But you know what, man? Wrestling, after everything that happened this week, we needed some goofy shit to end the night. We had, 4 or 5 versions of Matt Hardy in the pool. Let's just get into it. All right, so we are here to review AEW Double or Nothing live from, where is this? Oh, they're in Daly's place. And then they were also in the Jacksonville Jaguars stadium. What? How, honestly, for the main event, how freaking cool was that? So, you own a stadium, you can't put no one in it, but you might as well use it, right? You can't stick your football team in it. What else are you going to do? Let's stick a wrestling ring in the middle of the damn football field and stick a dozen wrestlers in there, or 10 or whatever. I'm horrible at geography. Just stick a bunch of wrestlers out there and just let them go. Oh, hey, he owns a football team? Let's throw some cheerleaders in there too. How'd you like that? That was kind of interesting, hey? How long has it been? How long has it been since we've seen some cheerleaders? And they all had masks on. Because we were all looking at the masks, right? Oh, oh, Jiminy Christmas. Hey, the return of Jiminy Christmas. So, all right, let's put the beer down for a while. Let's bust out a lollipop because I know you guys have been dying for that. I've been dying for one. I had one earlier tonight. That was really good. It was what the hell was it? Cream soda. Very good. Very good. Here we go. Mystery flavor. What are we unraveling right here? Mystery. What is this? That looks like blue. Oh, no, not blue raspberry. Wait. I think that's cotton candy. No, it's blue raspberry. I've had some very... Wait. I was drinking beer, so now my taste buds are off. No, it's blue raspberry. That horse is killing the business. I'm going to wave my tennis racket around and lose my ever-loving mind. Santana and Ortiz should have been reincarnated and yelled, "Hasta la muerte." A little throwback to Impact, right? The influence of Lucha Underground still resonates in wrestling today. Dude, and like I said in my decade end review, it was the best damn thing that happened in this last decade of wrestling. Seriously, it was. Between wrestling and storylines and presentation and production, totally. You ain't going to change my mind on that. Beer, lollipops, J-Bone. What else do you need on your Saturday night? Seriously. Thanks, HD. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Saw a gif on Twitter, someone chasing Guevara inside a stadium while riding a horse. This is the shit that'll get Cornette red in the face. Yeah, they reenacted the whole golf cart chasing Sammy Guevara thing. Dude, they were all over that stadium. I thought they were all just going to run to the ring and then stay around the ring. No, they went everywhere. They went in the pool. They went in the bar. They went in the lobby. They went way up in the bleachers. They were everywhere. It was awesome. Yes, Mrs. J-Bone. Manny Bones has a new shirt. No, he's had that one on for, I don't know, about a week or two. If you watch T&I on a regular basis, you've seen it there. So, all right. See, like I said, this is majority of this happened from Daly's Place, Double or Nothing. And I haven't watched AEW in a little over a month. You know, like I said, I kind of separated myself from everything. So, I mean, I knew the matches going into this, but I had not seen most of the tournament leading up to the TNT title. Oh, pardon me. Wow. And beyond that, you know, I knew that the Inner Circle was still fighting the Elite, But beyond that, I haven't seen like anything else, you know? I heard there was some good matches, but I just kind of just stepped away from everything, you know? So this is the most wrestling I've watched in a long time. This was not gonna lie, it was a little uncomfortable, but it's a pay-per-view, you know? It's pay-per-view. So we start out on the pre-show with Trent and sexy Chucky T, best friends, gotta give the fans what they want, versus Private Party. I watched part of this match. From what I watched of it, it was pretty good. I did watch the, what did they call it? The F9? F9 something. It was JTG and Shad Gaspard's finisher. Private Party did their finisher in tribute to Shad, which I thought was pretty cool, which made me think that they were going to win it. That would have, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the match was crap because it should have been, no, I mean, it was a great match. It was a great tag team match. I would have booked it different, but that's me, whatever. It's, it's all good. Trent and Chuck won, the best friends. Now, I'm not sure if that gets them anything. I think it gets them a little closer to the tag team championship. I'm not sure. Of course, the tag team championships were not defended this evening because it was the Elite versus the Inner Circle. G9? That's it. What did I say? F9? Oh, that's a Bullet Boy song. I'm sorry. I saw the Bullet Boys earlier today. That's a Bullet Boy song. My bad. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. G9. Yeah, that makes sense. Like they're G's, like OG, like a gangster thing. Anyways. I'm not that cool. Okay. So, sexy Chucky T and Trent win this one. Because I really want to see, not that I want to see the Elite break up, but I really want to see the tag team championships get back to the focus of their thing. But I haven't watched for a while, so but this rivalry has been going on for months. So this should be it for a while now. You'd think. Usually the pay-per-view is like the climax, or whatever they call that part in the book. So now the first match. Now this was ridiculous, and I mean that in a good way. We're getting to that, Hakim. We're getting to that. We're talking about it right now. That's for the number one contender spot for the tag team title. Oh, it was for that. Okay. All right. Thank you for clearing that up. Because I thought it was for that, but I wasn't sure. The Casino ladder match. So we had Kip Sabian. Well, we had 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe it was 10 people. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure there was 10 people in there. Kip Sabian, Jimmy Havoc, Scorpio Sky, Kazarian, Darby Allin, Colt Cabana, Orange Cassidy, Joey Janela, Luchasaurus, and debuting Brian Cage, formerly of several places, including Impact Wrestling, former Impact Wrestling champion. And I know over the next week, you're going to see so many different opinions on this. So I'll give you mine right away. I'm happy for him. I knew because of his injury that he wasn't going to go anywhere right away. A lot of people assumed AEW because of what came out from some other stupid, dirt sheet or news site or whatever. And, they decided to try to look cool and shoot their shot. They ended up looking stupid. Really friggin' stupid. Got called out by Brian Cage and his wife while he was in the hospital. That's bad. That's called, you know what? Leave social media. Just be done. Just be done. Because you got damned on social media. It's like called shut up. Just shut the hell up. Use your brain for 2 seconds and quit saying stupid shit on the internet. It's not that hard. I don't do it. It's easy. Maybe tempting once in a while, but it is easy. So bottom line is, I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. I'm glad he's healthy. Me and the boys were chatting in our private chats a little bit about it. And I don't think anything has been officially said as far as he is officially signed. I mean, he won the match. He won the chip. That's like the money in the briefcase kind of deal. You get a shot at the championship. That's pretty freaking big. And that's on your debut in the company. So I'd like to assume that he's signed. But you don't assume shit in the world of wrestling. Reminder. Just a little reminder. Did you like his blue tongue? That was different. I thought it was like a tooth guard thing or something. No, he had like a big blue freaking tongue. Maybe he was making out with Chris Statlander. I'm kidding. I know he's married to Melissa Santos. Kidding. It's J-Bone's sense of humor. Being silly. There's my cat crying in the next room. Anyways. We got things pointing at things. I'm happy for Cage as well, though my fear is that he'll be doing more high-flying stuff in AEW, and if that happens, he'll get hurt and probably hospitalized. There's no keeping that guy down. The guy's been doing insane shit for years, since I've started watching him, in Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling, AAA in Mexico, everywhere. Been doing just crazy stuff all over the world. That's what he does. There's no keeping that guy down. Maybe he will change his my cat, I swear. Maybe he will change his moveset a little bit. I don't think we've seen everything. How did you like his entrance? I want to see. Let me know, whether you're watching this later or live now, let me know what you thought of Taz coming out first. Okay? Let me know what you thought. In fact, we're going to play a little thingy. A little thingy dingy. Oh, don't tell me it's not. Okay, I know I shared this. Oh, just give me a second here, folks. There it is. Yep, shared it on the wrong thing. All right, here we go. See, we do this little share screen or Rudy thing. Haven't done this on here in a long time. Share audio. I always forget that one. Here you go, folks. Oh, come on. Play.
Making noise. That's what I'm doing with Brian Cage. I'm not really making any noise. The machine is making the noise. Because look at that right there, baby. Look at that right there. With that.
Look at that. Look at that right there. That looks pretty sick. That shot right there.
That says, is this man, no, this machine gets an opportunity at the AEW World Championship. That's what that means. And that means it's hell. Hell for everybody in this company because of him. Brian Cage, the machine.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's Taz kind of introducing Cage. Cage in Impact Wrestling and Lucha Underground was decent at his promo skills. I'm not going to say he was great, but Taz has always been a decent talker. Seriously, he's always been great at sharing opinions and talking about stuff, whether it was announcing, radio show, sharing stuff on social media, whatever, speaking his mind. And now it's just turning Taz up to 10. Doesn't mean he's going to get physical. Don't get that excited, folks. He's not going to get back in the ring. Doesn't mean he may not take a bump. I'm not sure. But I highly doubt it. I mean, we've seen Jake get a little riled up. We've seen Arn get a little riled up. But nonetheless, this is early. This is all, Taz is coming out with Brian Cage. I think Taz is still going to do what he's doing. But he's going to, and if I had to take a guess, I think he's just going to be that mentor. And he's maybe going to do some talking for Brian Cage while they help him become just better at that, He's got a lot of tremendous, grappling skills, can toss people all over the place. He can rip a freaking ladder in half. Oh, my God. Did you like that entrance? Did you like the entrance? Oh, man. He took the ladder. I played it back in slow-mo between matches later. Because there was like a long gif of it on Twitter. He took it. He just ripped it. And both parts just went flying. Now, I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, let's see. If the ladder was not made of fiberglass, there's a great possibility it could. No, shut the hell up. Don't overthink it. It freaking looked awesome, okay? There's a billion different kinds of ladders out there. I don't give a shit if it was Fisher Price. It looked cool, okay? Period. End of subject. These guys went absolutely bonkers in this match. Oh my God. No one could stand up to Brian Cage, though. They made him look indestructible, which was great. They put him over. They buried him, but then he busted out. And then what's up, William Gardner's in here? What's up, man? Zach's in here. What is up? Speaking of Kimberly, has Trent got a haircut yet? I haven't seen him in a few days, but if I had to guess, I'd say nope. he may get a, he may get a little trim. That's about it. I don't think he's gonna. He's not gonna. No. He ain't gonna do nothing extreme. But hey, you never know. I went and shaved my head. That was, almost 20 years ago to the date. Crazy. No, 21. I got married in 99. Yeah, 21. God, it was a lifetime ago. Jeez Louise. J-Bone was Jerry Lewis impression. I knew someone was going to get it. It was Miss Purdy. I can't think of the name of the movie. Someone's going to come up with it. Eddie Murphy did the remake like 10 years ago. The Delinquent Professor. It was something like that. J-Bone feeling better. Yeah, I mean, this week was really rough physically. I came down with something, but I decided to conserve most of my energy today. And yeah, man, it's going all right. But whatever I had, I'm getting over it, more or less. Yeah, no more fevers. A little, little tweak in the lungs here and there. But yeah, I'm okay. We are good. We don't get a rogue scumbag in the next hour. It's Louise. What's up? When my brother told me they had a mystery entrant, I immediately thought of Cage. Yeah, man. I mean, the way he's been looking in the, the between segments, in the, whenever he pokes his face in there, which you're probably not going to see him do that no more. Just saying. In fact, Melissa Santos may not do those no more. Just a guess. Just a guess. Take it easy. Just a guess. But seeing as he's and let's see what contract news comes out. See if he's signed or not. Okay, let's find out. Hakim, the Nutty Professor. Thank you. I think there's a couple different titles to that, but I think that is definitely one of them. I might be thinking of something else, but yeah, you are correct. Thank you. Oh, if the TNT title doesn't deliver when it's finished, then Cage should rip that apart. Yeah, like he did with the first Lucha Underground Championship. He just shredded it, and then threw it on top of Ricochet. I remember that. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yes, go check out Kyle's unboxing of the Loca gear. He did a great job on that. Taya's got her own stuff coming out. I was going to say. But yeah, this was sick. I can't think of anything else offhand. A lot of ladder spots. A lot of fun stuff. Brian Cage killed Darby Allin. Darby Allin killed himself during the match. I shouldn't use that phrasing. Pardon me. Sorry. Rough week. I understand. I apologize. I'll take it back. Darby Allin did some crazy shit during the match. We'll put it that way, okay? Sorry. Take foot out of mouth. All right. Hey, can't be any worse. Did you guys hear what Jim Ross said during the match? At the end of the TNT title match, he accidentally called it TNA, the TNA title. He and Tony were laughing about it, though. Yeah, slip of the tongue. That's all it is. He's like, well, it'll be, it was great working here. No, it's okay, JR. It's a little slip of the tongue. It's all good, man. It's funny. So yeah, if you didn't catch that, go watch it back. If you blinked, you missed it. I'm happy for Brian though. Glad he's with Taz. Very interesting. He's got the chip. I think the next few weeks of tapings are going to be very interesting. I'm not sure if they're going to be live. We'll have to wait and see on that. I know they're lightening up on Critical State. TNA. You're such a goof. Don't play Jay Bonus. No, man, I'm excited to be back. And plus, I've been completely beat to shit all week. So I'm excited. It's adrenaline. It's a little bit of beer. It's a little bit of this. It's everything. I'm excited because my wife was in the chat. It's all those things. I'm excited because you're all here, especially all 15 of you. It's beautiful. All right. So next match. Let's continue. We're almost 45 minutes in. Jeez Louise. MJF versus Jungle Boy. Great back and forth match. This one could have went either way. They were both very evenly matched. It basically shows how strong the undercard is of this company, is when you see matches like this. It reminds you how good the future of this brand of professional wrestling is. You look at guys like Jungle Boy. You look at guys like MJF. You put them next to each other in the ring. Two completely, you got Jungle Boy over here that looks like, teenage Tarzan. MJF over here, covered in, high quality clothing that he got from some, hoity-toity mall down the block. Strip all that away. Put him in the ring. That's what you got tonight. You got just some damn good wrestling, back and forth, and you can crap all over MJF all you want, but when he gets in the ring, he shuts everyone up. He does. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Because he shows you how good he is. He may take a month off of matches or whatever, but when he comes back and you're watching him, you sit back and you're like, wow, yep. You remember how good he is. And I wrote down here, he out-wrestled Jungle Boy. He did. He didn't beat him with an eye poke. He out-wrestled him. He beat him clean. Middle of the damn ring. You can't argue with that. Damn good, though. Great match. Definitely, as far as wrestling, I'd say it was definitely one of the highlights of the night. You could have given it to any of these matches. They were all pretty good, Certainly some better than others. Now, the TNA... Almost said it. Almost pulled a JR. TNT TV title, whatever you call it. TNT title championship. Lance Archer versus Cody. Man, oh man. Balls to the wall, man. Balls to the wall. These guys killed each other. Cody ain't going to be moving anywhere for a while. No, he won't be. He's going to be getting a few rub downs this week from, Mrs. Cody. Absolutely. Hell yeah. It was just one of the, I'd say it's one of the best examples of how good both these guys are, especially in a situation where Cody doesn't necessarily stand up to height-wise, strength-wise, as far as a guy like Lance Archer, man. But lots of great storytelling in this match. Did you notice that? Little psychological things, little one-upsmanship stuff going on. Like, oh, I'm going to do your manager's move. Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to do your manager's move. Little things like that. They'd show Mike Tyson sitting with the belt, rooting for this guy. And then all of a sudden, Arn Anderson gets thrown out. He's like, get him out of here. It's like, whoa, whose side is he on? Is he even on a side? Is he going to do something? We got to wait and see. Puts all those little question marks in the back of your head. Good storytelling. Good storytelling. So Cody is your first inaugural TNT champion. Finally has a championship in his own company. And well deserved. I know there was a lot of criticism over the last year plus. People saying, oh, he's just going to make himself world champ. He didn't. People said that about Kenny Omega too. He didn't. I think they purposely stayed away from that. Why? To shut people up. Is it going to happen somewhere down the road? Yeah, probably. But they didn't do it right away, which was smart. It was smart, smart business. Why show? Okay, see, I missed that. Why show Tyson yawning mid-match? That was probably, hey, stick the camera on Tyson. That was probably, okay, we're going to switch the camera, whatever. And oh, shit, he's yawning. Probably an accident. There was a couple of points during the match. I'm not going to sit here and criticize it or define what was what. There was a couple things during the match where it's like, oh man, why was a camera angle pointed at the mat for, 4 seconds and they showed absolutely nothing? Mistakes happen. That's all I'm going to chalk it up to. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, Mike Tyson thought we're going to take this yawn apart 20 different ways. No, he yawned. It was a camera mistake. Could have blew a snot bubble. Could have done anything. Could have put the camera on Mike and all of a sudden he ripped a big fart. Oh, mistakes happen. He's got gas. Burped. He yawned. Whatever. Could have been any bodily function. I was okay. Come on, how interested he was to be there. Ah, man, he looked happy. He looked good. He looked good. You could look good with that title too. He came out and then he almost got physical with Jake Roberts. Took his shirt off, did some flexing. Dude, that was cool. He still got it, man. I don't know how old he is, but man, he still looks like he's pretty good shape too. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was cool. Do I think they're going to use him a lot? No, but you need certain things, especially in times like this, to draw people to your pay-per-view. Sometimes you need that little extra something, and they originally, I think they were supposed to be in Vegas, and he's in Vegas, isn't he? And so this probably was the plan like a long time ago. He's in Vegas. Let's get Tyson. Nice little throwback. And I'll even say one more thing, and I'm not going to overthink it, though. Is it probably going to blackball Tyson from WWE? Yeah. Is Tyson going to give a shit? No. he's Iron Mike Tyson. You know, he got his paycheck, did some flexing. He's been sparring on social media a little bit. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I heard something about he wants to get back into boxing, man. Whatever. Let him. I don't care. Are you gonna tell Mike Tyson no? Are you? I highly doubt it. I sure as hell wouldn't. But like, excuse me, Mr. Tyson, we don't really want you. He wouldn't even finish the damn sentence. He'd be on the ground, one side of his head all puffed out from getting punched once. That's how that would go. No, I like it. I dug it. It served a purpose. Part of the storytelling. So like I said, Cody's your new TNT champ. Finally took out Lance Archer with 2 crossroads. And man, they built him up like a monster, though, didn't they? I've seen the clips. I know what he's done while I was away. Destroyed this guy, destroyed that guy, threw Marco Stunt 20 feet out of the ring. I've seen what he's done. It's some scary shit. The guy's a beast, man. He's special. And he's got Jake, man. It makes him even more dangerous. We'll see what's next for him. This is going to be like turning a page now. A lot of turning the page now. What else we got here? Okay. Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford. I'm not going to lie. I tuned out a little bit for this one. But from what I watched of it, it was a nice women's match. And that's not to say if Britt Baker was there, she would have. I would have been more drawn into it. Just after those first 3 matches, I needed a breather. And I'm not going to say that this match was the bathroom break. I was just at this point, I was starting to think about, okay, am I going to review this? So I started doing a little prep work. That's what I was doing. You're very kind, William Gardner. You're very kind. I maybe 3 feet. Okay. Boom. J-Bone's working out again. No. I like Marco. I wouldn't want to throw him anywhere, So I'm going to throw him into a pool or something, Oh, man. Critical Sting says, in 2020, Iron Mike, Ken Shamrock, Arn Anderson, and Jake Roberts were in wrestling pay-per-views. Truth. Maybe not wrestling in pay-per-views, but they were featured, right? It's crazy. So Cody, Jarrett, and Vinnie Mac can all say that they've all won championship gold in their own promotion. Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, and not that Cody owns it, but he is a executive vice president. So it is kind of his, yeah. It's weird to see promotions outside WWE using nostalgia acts way better in 2020. Well, that's because when WWE, and this isn't like going out of my way to shit on WWE, but a lot of times in the past, when they bring back nostalgia acts, it's just, hey, here's Hacks, this is just, how they do it. Here's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hey, you remember Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Hey, yeah. Oh, and there's his 2x4. You remember his 2x4? Yeah. You love him, right? Yeah. That's what they do. They stick him on camera for 2 seconds. It's like, oh, that was nice. Nah, what else you got? Doesn't mean nothing. There's no purpose behind it. Perfect example. Mike Tyson was brought in a storyline. He's a significant part of wrestling history. Throws up huge question marks. It's not just, hey, Mike Tyson just walked in the door. Hey, Mike Tyson just left the building. You know? So Chris Statlander beat Penelope Ford. I'm going to go back and probably watch this one just because it deserves more attention. And I got to say, I haven't paid a lot of attention to Penelope Ford, but I'd say this is probably the best match that she's had. Could you say maybe that's thanks to Chris Statlander? Yeah, you could probably say that. As far as what you've maybe seen on AEW TV. Sure. Chris Statlander's great, though. Jacked J-Bone. Hey, speaking of jacked, later this week, I am also bringing back my music weekly feature called Jacked Up Jukebox. Okay? That's coming back, too. Excuse me. Bringing that back. I wanted to bring that back like a couple months ago, and I just didn't. Now I'm like, I'm doing it. Just freaking doing it. Brandon Ace. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong thing. My bad. Good to see you here, those styles. Love you. Brandon Ace. I'm happy to see Brian Cage. I can't wait to see what they do with him. Him pairing up with Daz is a good idea. There you go. So now we got Spears. This was kind of a comedy bit. Really nothing tremendously awesome about this other than it signifies that Spears needs Tully in other places than his pants. And Dustin Rhodes is definitely not quitting wrestling. Okay? That's what we learned here. Spears versus Dustin Rhodes. Spears comes out in a suit, gets it stripped off of him because Dustin Rhodes actually does show up when he said he wasn't there, which was like just kind of weird, but whatever. It's wrestling. Don't overthink it. It was kind of goofy. He strips Spears down to his girdled socks with little girdles, little I don't know what the hell they call them, sock girdles, I guess. I've never seen anybody other than someone who's 100 years old wear those. If I start wearing them, please somebody call someone for help. It's not cool. It's not sexy either. It was crazy. And then, Spears running around out the outside of the ring with his underwear half hanging off his ass. Pay-per-view, why not, right? Not going to get away with that on TV unless it's in the, second half of the TNT hour, maybe. I don't know. Cable, right? Whatever. But, Elijah Washington, what is up? J-Bone, is Sean Spears getting Orton's old gimmick, the Legend Killer, caused by Dustin? I don't think so. I think it's too early to tell that. And I haven't watched in like a month. I just know that this match was kind of just thrown on there recently. So as far as anything else in that rivalry, I couldn't tell you. So, but I kind of doubt it. Sting. Yeah, no Sting tonight. That was a big rumor, right? That's not to say he won't show up sometime, but apparently he's free agent. I guess. All right, so next we got the AEW women's title match. Oh, we're hitting an hour now. All right, we'll hurry up. AEW women's title match. Nyla Rose defending against Hikaru Shida, who is now 10-1. Man, I knew they were going to absolutely knock it out of the park with this one. Abso-freaking-lutely. I had absolutely no doubt in my mind. And I got to say, there's been other matches where I didn't feel like Nyla Rose was like, okay, just there's been other matches where I had not been that impressed with her, you know? Like you look at some women go through matches, and this isn't me knocking on women. There's just some women that bring it more than others. Is what I'm saying. Okay, there's no chauvinistic thing going on here. Stop it. You look at some women, and you just after you see women like Taya and Tessa just whip the snot out of everybody and anybody, you want to see all the women wrestle like that. Not exactly like that, but you want to see them bring it like that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you see women's matches and it's just kind of they're not bringing it. They just don't look like they're 1,000% into the match, you know? And that's what you want to see with these matches. You know they can bring it. You want to see them bring it. But yeah, they the handful of matches that I've seen Hikaru Shida done over the course of the last year since AEW's inception, completely blown me away. I'm a total fan of Hikaru Shida. Whenever she comes out, boom, I know I'm going to get a damn good match, at least out of one of them. Either you're going to get a damn good back and forth match, or Hikaru Shida is going to whip the snot out of this other woman. Period. End of sentence. No doubt in my mind. And Nyla Rose, she hasn't been around for a while. You know, she's been quarantining or whatever, staying safe. It's completely understandable. I respect that. I have absolutely zero problem with that. Anybody staying home for a few months during the course of all this, whether you're in the ring or you're staying home, that's your business. You know, and that's you got to respect that, you know. But she showed up here to defend her title, and she whipped the snot out of Hikaru Shida, and Hikaru Shida whipped the snot out of Nyla Rose. One of the best spots in the match. They took the wrestling outside. Nyla Rose picked her up, threw her over the wrestling barrier, and wiped out a casino table. Thing just collapsed, chips everywhere. Nyla Rose turns, looks directly into the camera, says, "Always been on black." Boom, kept going, whipping her ass all over the place. I was like, yeah! I mean, I was rooting for Hikaru Shida because, you know, you root for the good guy. Girl, excuse me. But that was freaking cool. That was cool. They caught that. They said somewhere Wesley Snipes is smiling, because that's a Wesley Snipes line from a movie. I don't remember what movie. Is it Blade? I forget. Some Wesley Snipes movie. Whatever. I'm sure someone in the chat's going to remind me. If I had to guess, I think it's Blade. We'll find out in a little bit. Racist Fan Rocks, what is up? Long time no see. How you doing, man? Hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a while. Why does it feel like ages since we've heard the name Rio? Probably for the same reason you haven't seen anyone else that you hadn't seen in a long time. They're quarantining, you know, maybe she went back home, which means she ain't traveling anywhere. I don't know. I don't know. Is that it? Passenger 57? Oof, I don't know if I've seen that one. I've certainly heard of it, but you know what? Now I got to watch that one. That's like a 90s movie, isn't it, or something? I don't know. Orange Cassidy broke kayfabe in a ladder match. Dude, that was hilarious. Him, like, just being a spaz, like, I can't reach it. And, like, you know, and, like, he can't figure out how to do the ladder and it falls over. Dude, that made me laugh. That made me laugh out loud. He's such an idiot. So, Paul Nelson, what is up? My favorite nephew. How are you doing, man? But yeah, absolutely kick-ass match between Nyla Rose. Great back and forth. A lot of close calls. Hikaru Shida wins with the combo, with the knee strike and the kendo stick and the knee strike combo. I know I'm probably screwing up the order of that somehow, some way, but Hikaru Shida is your new AEW Women's Champion. Tremendous. 1992. Oh, year I graduated from high school. Wow. Yeah, I'm really dating myself there. But thank you. Wow, that's a long freaking time ago. That's a freaking lifetime ago, right? All right, now on to part one of their doubleheader main eventer. AEW Championship, Brody Lee versus Moxley. Now, I'm probably about as out of touch from this one as I have been from the rest of the card. I know I heard a lot of people say when this was first announced that it was way too early. But you know what? How many times have you seen in other companies, and not to criticize, I'm just saying, we've seen it a bunch, and it's happened a lot. You get a brand new monster in the company, and he, boom, goes right for the championship. It happens. It happens. It doesn't mean that there isn't going to be anything else for Brody Lee now. We don't know what Brody Lee has planned or what they have planned for Brody Lee. But whoever is facing Moxley, you got to make him significant because Moxley is a badass. Okay? He's tough. Dying on YouTube. Which we saw here tonight. Man, they kicked the snot out of each other. Bloodied each other up. He gave Brody Lee his... Damn, I'm a little rusty. What the hell is his finisher? The DDT. His Moxley DDT. Can't think of it. But anyways, Crossroads. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I know. Too many lollipops. My great uncle. I love you, Paul. I love you. Who do you think Moxley will face next? I don't know. That's really interesting. Like I said, this whole pay-per-view, like whatever comes after this, is going to be a complete turning of the page. They're going to be starting a whole fresh chapter with everyone. You got big title defenses on this one. You got new champions, some new title defenders, some new contenders. It's all going to be new. It's all going to be fresh, and that's awesome. You're not going to get any paradigm shift, paradigm. I know what you meant. It's okay. Typo. It's all good. Thanks, Zach. You got it. Paradigm shift. Kyle, what is up? What's up, bro? But yeah, man, these two just whipped the snot out of each other. How great was it to see Brody Lee and Moxley just go balls out, man? It's been a while, right? Last time we saw these two do that was Shield versus the Wyatt family. That's been a while. That was 2013-ish? Summer of 2013, like SummerSlam? Give or take a little bit? Something like that. Yeah. It's been a while. Something tells me they wrestled each other for like the IC title too, but I could be wrong on that one. That one's a little blurry. But that was cool, you know, and he walked in with the championship because he stole it, you know. So, you know, possession is 9/10 of the rule or whatever they say. But yeah, you know, it was a great match. Brody Lee came in looking like a complete badass because he runs that crew. You know, and it's also, I don't want to overthink him in the whole the dark side. No, not the dark side. Like I said, I'm rusty. I'm sorry. I haven't watched it in like 2 months. Shit. Whatever. His crew. Brody Lee's crew that he joined. The Dark Order. Dark Order. Got it. You know, are they going to kick him out? No, they're not going to kick him out. But it is going to make you think a little differently, you know. But they are the Dark Order. They're getting some new recruits in there. What, at number 10? But he's got a broken arm now. I follow him on social media. I forgot who it is, but he's a bigger guy too. So that's kind of interesting. He's just not some schmo with a mask on, you know. J-Bone, you're right. Mox faced Lee for the IC title on Raw and SmackDown. Oh, wow. Look at the big brain. Look at the... Can't even say the damn line. Look at the big brain on J-Bone. I had a feeling. Yep, there go my brain cells for the rest of the night, folks. Look, see the brains just leaking out of the head as we speak now. Not going to be able to say shit for the rest of the night. Thank you. It's in a ladder match in WrestleMania 31. Ladder match. Huh. Extreme Rules 2013. Yeah. I got a couple left up here. See if it's Shield related. I got it. Anything else? Couldn't tell you. Anyways, but yeah, this one got bloody. The finish was great. Put Brody Lee through the stage with his paradigm shift. He was able to get him back up, and then he was bloody, and then gave him some more in the ring, and then he finished him off with the sleeper. I wrote it in my notes. I'm like, sleeper? What the? Oh, yeah, sleeper. Long night, folks. Long night. Paul, what do you think of Impact 60? Real quick. Apparently some other places are already showing Impact 60. Impact 60 is also already on the Impact app, Impact Plus. If you have it, you've probably seen it. I've watched a few of the specials. They're cool. Basically, it's a great way just to feature more Impact Wrestling on Access TV. It just strengthens the brand on that TV station. Okay. So if you don't want to watch it, or if you want a clue on what they're going to be showing, go check it out on the app if you have the app, if you have Plus, the Impact Plus. But yeah, unless they're making up new specials, it's all old material, which is fine. It's all great compilations. It's best of this, highlights of that, this feud, these guys did this tag team did that. It's all, lists and stuff like that. It's all highlight reels. It's not a bad thing. It shows great moments in TNA/Impact Wrestling history. Okay? That's what it is. And it just adds an hour of content. I didn't hear if it's before, after. I didn't see the press conference, but I kind of, as soon as I heard what it was, I already knew what it was, in a sense. But I'll look more into it. But yeah, it's good for it. Depending on, well, I shouldn't say depending. Me and the TNI guys are not going to change our format, if that's what you're wondering. We're not going to change nights. Like I said, it's the content that it is you can you can DVR it, you can watch it whenever. It's not new content, it's classic content, which is fine. But yeah, it's all good history stuff, they're not going to show any BS matches, So, all right. If this Impact system means no more flashback moments on a main show, then I'm all for it. I know they've done some changing because of everything that's going on, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They're taping a lot of stuff this coming week. I think I've heard, like after the holiday, a whole new set of, X amount of weeks. Eric Rowan and the Dark Order. Yeah, maybe. They got history. Oh, excuse me. Doing a Scarface impression. Say hello to my little show. Whatever. Anything else would be uncivilized. What? J-Bone, did you watch EC3 promo on YouTube? He built a stable with guys who have an old school type feel. Oh, it's that tag team that just got that just left WWE. Yeah. And I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who they've called. I've seen a little bit of it. But man, EC3 looks like a monster. He's so ready to jumpstart his career someplace else. It's not even funny. Wherever he goes, whatever he's doing, he's going to kill it. I don't think he's going back to Impact, but you never know. You don't know what he wants to do. But wherever he's going to go, he's going to kill it. That's all I know. So, all right. Main event. By the way, Moxley retains, if I didn't say that. Then we get a nice little action figure commercial saying that the action figures are going to hit stores August 2020. So they're not holding off on that. They're still doing that. They when they announced the figures several months back, they said summer 2020. They're sticking to that, which is nice. It's nice. I can't wait because these figures look like $1 million. Did you see that Moxley with the pants? It's just like the pants he had on the match before. It was great. The tie-dye, the army, the military tie-dye kind of, whatever they call that. I don't know. Whatever. The gray, white, and black, speckled. It's cool. Great outfit. Now we got the Stadium Stampede. At least I think I got that right. That's what I wrote down. Mrs. J-Bone is still in the chat. Great, more toys for hubby. Yes, more toys for hubby. More. I need a bigger office, babe. I'm gonna take over the next room and we'll put you in here. How's that? You like that idea? So like when you come home from what you're doing and all your stuff's in here and all my stuff is out there. No, probably not. Probably not going to like that. Okay, we continue. My wife is probably throwing her phone across the room right now. The main event, a.k.a. the part of the show that gave Jim Cornette an endless amount of strokes and or heartburn. Oh, she says, yes, please. You want your office in here? No, that meant that I was going to take everything from that room and put it in here. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. Because that means the couch, the TV, and all of your craft stuff that takes up a whole end of the room would be in here. It wouldn't be pretty. It'd be ugly. It'd be a mess. It wouldn't be pretty. You wouldn't like it. Name the movie. I probably screwed up the quote, but anyways. Just messing with you, babe. Latest thing. Good night, buddy. Take care. All right. Main event, Stadium Stampede. We got the Inner Circle versus the Elite. Inner Circle has Santina, Ortiz, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, and Chris Jericho. And they all got football gear on. It's hilarious. They got all the football paint on and whatever. Man, it's hilarious. Some of them are wearing helmets. Just did not expect that. I should have. Just when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it's a genius. They got the football gear on. And they all got their own jerseys. It's like, man, somebody made some gear for these guys. It was great. The Elite comes out. Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson are back. Matt Hardy and the tag team champions. Adam Page, well, sort of Adam Page. Wasn't around too much, but he was around. Sort of, and Kenny Omega. I think Adam Page actually did more drinking than wrestling. Damn, I want that job. What'd you do at work? Oh, I sat at a bar in my wrestling gear. Highlights. I wrote down several highlights here. This was pinfalls right away when they said pinfalls anywhere, and they both like rushed to the center of the field where the ring was. They were barely in the ring, though. That was hilarious. That was a crazy part of they hardly touched the ring. They were like around the ring. A couple of them got in the ring for a little bit, and then they all split up all over the place. They were in the concourse. They were in the bar. They were up in the bleachers. They were down in the bleachers. They were in the pool. They were in I was going to say the dugout in the football stadium, or wrong sport. They were everywhere. They were absolutely everywhere. She got it. That's the quote from the movie. That's the genie. When he's talking to Aladdin about raising people from the dead. It's not a pretty sight. It's something like that. See? It's my Disney queen right there. Love you, babe. You got it. You win a lollipop. All right. Anyways, Hagar versus Page, whiskey fueled because they both took a big old shot of whiskey and then clobbered the crap out of each other. Ortiz and Santana in the pool with Matt Hardy and the 4 or 5, I don't know how many different versions of Matt Hardy kept coming up, and then he had a different shirt on and kept changing forms. It was hilarious. So, I mean, yeah, there were some great spots in this brawl, this stadium brawl, all over the place. But there were some really fun comedic moments too that you didn't have to take it too seriously. Adam Page came in late, of course, on horseback, chasing Sammy G, looking for him all over the place, and then ends up in the bar later, like I said. Chris Jericho takes out the mascot with his finisher. And that whole thing with him in the replay booth with Aubrey Edwards, oh my God. Hilarious. No coaches belong in the booth. And I guess that's a real football thing, I guess. I don't know. Yes, Paul, your auntie is in the chat. Tracy, meet Paul, your nephew from Hawaii. Love you, Paul. Yeah, this was just a lot of fun because it was chaotic and you didn't have any clue of what was going to happen next. You just didn't. Kenny ended up winning this one. Sammy took the pinfall. Did the one-winged angel. It's like a 20-foot drop off of a set of the bleachers to down below. Been one of those big padded things that gave way. You've seen it a billion times in wrestling, whatever they call that. Man, just a ton of fun. I enjoyed it. Then the big, sign was lit up in the background and all the fireworks went off like a big mania moment. And okay, you can't say that during the age, like, you know what I mean. They're in a stadium and there's fireworks, makes you think of mania. Okay, chill. But it was great. It was great. I love you guys. So yeah, this I hadn't watched this much wrestling in a couple months, so this really took a lot out of me. But then, I had psych myself up for over a course of a couple minutes and get in here and get ready for this. And well, you know how it goes here. I'm all over the place with it, but damn, it's good to be back. My goal, I was going to try to come up with a goal on how exactly I wanted to do this when I came back. I wanted it organized and I wanted it down to the day and the hour and everything. I don't have that yet. Okay. It's a work in progress. It's always a work in progress, right? Here on Smash This Podcast or anything else I'm involved in, because that's what we bring. My goal is to do 1 or 2 of these a week, along with my music show, the Jacked Up Jukebox, and then also all my other TNI stuff. So I'm trying to keep things balanced and not lose my mind. Okay. So if I'm not on here more than once a week, you understand why. It's all about balancing. Okay. So Jacksonville Jags winning the Super Bowl. Hey, it might be the closest they get with the fireworks in the stadium, Might be the closest they ever get. So, but whatever, not knocking them. You never know. Every team goes into every season. We're going all the way. You got to, right? Ain't no team going into any season going, we're going to be 8-8. No, you got to think positively. PMA, positive mental attitude, right? So, all right, we're going to wrap up this one. Thank you. This has been a long time coming. Going to try to bring it this much enthusiasm all the time. Not always going to be easy, but I will do my best to keep everything spaced out. And love you, babe. Yes, balance with life too. Balance with life too. Real life. Not always easy. Love you, babe. We'll make it happen though. So, cheers to all of you. Good to be back. Kicking ass. Hope you dig. If you came in late, rewind. Check out the intro. I'm excited about it because I think it's one of the most fun. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just had a lot of fun making it. It took a while to make it. Took me a couple of weeks to really just sit down and just focus on just that. Putting the pieces together. How did I want it to look? Getting the music and all that. And I love doing that. Excuse me. That's right. You know what to do, folks. As we get out of here, like we say all the time, don't forget to what? Smash that like button. Smash that sub button. And ring that bell for notifications. Why? So let you know when more of my content. Oh, it's been a while, folks. Sorry. Hits your screen. All right. And for those of you who came in late, here's the intro. I got to come up with an outro. Same thing, only shorter. But here you go. We'll go out with this. I love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow night over on TNI for the weekly Impact Plus thing we do on weekends. Later, guys. Much love. Love you. See you soon.